Hello, this is Elizabeth Griffin, the Black Romance Writer, and welcome back to my channel. If you aren't following me, if you haven't subscribed, why not? What are you waiting for? I am on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. And wherever you follow me, I am sure that you will enjoy the content. I love talking about romance writing. I love talking about publishing, self-publishing. I am an indie author from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this is my world. This is what I love doing and what I love talking about. So now I have a question for you. Is it too early to start thinking about 2025? What are you going to be publishing during that year? Do you have a catalog of things that you want to publish? Do you have projects that you are currently working on? Is it too soon to start planning for the new year? Let me know what you think. Leave comments below. Let me know how you are planning to end this year. For those of you who may have noticed, the quality of my voice is not quite up to par. I'm suffering from a slight cold, and I am drinking my tea, I'm sucking on halls, and I am persevering because I want to continue talking about writing and some of the things that we can do to improve our situation, our financial situation, and where we are as writers. So one thing I would like to suggest to you, and I will do this as well, is to take inventory of all the goals and things that you have set for 2024 and see whether or not you met them, whether or not you were able to accomplish everything you wanted, whether you went beyond your goal and did more things than you had expected of yourself or required of yourself. I think now is a time for reflection. Now is a time to look back over the year and to see exactly what you have done as a writer and to congratulate yourself on the things that you have accomplished and to assess whether or not you are able to finish the goals that you have planned by the end of this year. And if you haven't been successful in all the things that you wanted to accomplish, you can incorporate those things, those goals into your plans for 2025. I'll give you an example of some of the things that I had planned for 2024. I had promised myself that I would publish a new book for 6 months straight, consecutively. And I wasn't quite able to do that, but I published about 4 books. And I was on the Kindle Vella platform, which is a platform Amazon offers for people that write episodic fiction and nonfiction. And I have been publishing pretty much I would say every day or every other day on that platform. So I was publishing at an extraordinary rate. However, I wasn't able to consecutively publish 6 books during 2024. And I know that was a very ambitious goal. I was close to it, but I did not meet it. And I'm not disappointed because I did accomplish a lot in 2024 as far as writing. As some of you may know, Kindle Vella, the episodic platform for fiction and nonfiction writing, is winding down. Amazon is getting rid of that program, and along with getting rid of Kindle Vella, the bonuses will go. The audience that I had acquired on that platform will be dispersed. I'm hoping that some of those people, those readers, will follow me to Amazon and follow me on other platforms. And as a way of giving them information about where they can find me, at the beginning of each episode on that platform, I put my information in the comment section. So for those of you who want to follow me, definitely you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube under The Black Romance Writer. With the uncertainty of our economy in the United States, I suggest that those of you who are writers, who are writing professionally, or who want to have a career in romance writing, now is the time to start planning your schedule for 2025. Now is the time to start looking at how you will distribute your books, whether you will use Amazon exclusively in their Kindle Unlimited, whether you will put some books under Kindle Unlimited and those other books will go wide, meaning they can go to Amazon as well as Kobo, as well as Barnes and Noble, Walmart. For me, I have decided that some series or some stories will be exclusive to Amazon and they will be in the Kindle Unlimited. And for those of you who may not know, Kindle Unlimited is a program where you enroll your story on their platform, Kindle Unlimited, and for 3 months, your story can only appear on Amazon. It cannot be on any other platform. And that way they will put you in a subscription-based type of reading program, and people can read your work and you will get paid by the page read. So for me, I want to take advantage of that. And I also want to have material or books that are not in that program and that are wide. That way I can maximize my reading audience. I can expose myself to those people that are only read Kindle Unlimited, and I can also expose myself to people outside of that platform. So that is my particular strategy. You as an author will have to figure out what works well for you. In addition to that, I am planning my audiobook catalog release for 2025. I want to publish at least one audiobook a year. I'd like to be ambitious and do more, but I will be happy with publishing at least one audiobook. And that will also put me in front of the eyes of libraries, of people that only listen to audiobooks. So for me, I want to be everywhere. I want to be on as many platforms, and I want my manuscript, my material, my intellectual property to be represented as a paperback, as an ebook, as an audiobook, and hopefully one day as a graphic novel. And for those of you who are American citizens, you are aware of the recent presidential election, and you are aware that we have a new president-elect, Donald Trump, and that he will be taking office January 20th. And when he takes office, there are going to be a lot of changes. He's talking about tariffs, and when product comes into our country and there's a tariff attached to it, that means we, the consumer, will ultimately be paying for that tariff. A lot of our prices for food, groceries, utilities, a lot of things are going to go up in price. So you are going to need additional income. And I suggest romance writing because lots of people enjoy romance writing. And I think with the coming year, people are going to need escapism. They're going to need places to run to just to take a breather. And romance writers are known for providing that type of escapism. We are known for taking people on journeys to let them forget their current problems. So 2025 could be a very lucrative year for romance writers and writers in general. Because, like I said, people are going to be looking for ways to deal with their current situation. And also, I believe with so many things that are going to be happening in 2025, as far as employment, as far as restructuring the government, as far as I'm sure layoffs are coming, with all those things going on, we as romance writers should try to see if we can create an environment, a work environment where we can work from home, where we are able to sustain ourselves through our writing or supplement our income through our writing. Another thing I'm thinking about is the prices of our books or our material. I think we should have varying prices. They can range from novellas or short stories that are 99 cents, which will be more of a marketing ploy, because if your story's at 99 cents, some people will be inclined to buy it and they will be introduced to your writing, and then they may gradually move on to some of your more pricier books. That same strategy of offering a book at a lower price and then having people move on to your more expensive books can also apply to the books that you have in Kindle Unlimited. I have a book called Cry Another Day, and it's part of an ongoing series. The first book is offered on Kindle Unlimited. So for those people that have subscriptions, they will read it pretty much, I won't say for free, but they will read it at a nice discount. But book number 2 of Cry Another Day is not on Kindle Unlimited. So if you want to read that, you will purchase it. And the nice thing is, Cry Another Day, the first season, has a cliffhanger, and a great one, which will make people want to know what's going to happen in book 2. And it will drive them, it will force them to purchase the next book in the series. And I'm currently working on Cry Another Day season 3. So I am using that serial model of ending each book with a cliffhanger and then having them go to the next book. I'm using that as a strategy to keep my reader engaged and to keep my reader committed to me. I do have a strategy for those of you who want to use Kindle Unlimited. I currently have 5 completed books on Kindle Unlimited, which means they are only offered on Kindle Unlimited. And I'm noticing that different people will read different books. And I can't truly know their reading habit. I can only speculate from my stats and from my analytical charts. I can only speculate what's going on. But what I've noticed for this particular month, November, is that while I am on Kindle Vella, which is the episodic platform for fiction and nonfiction writing, I'm noticing that in addition to getting those sales, when I look at Kindle Unlimited, I'm noticing that my page read count has skyrocketed. Usually I will get maybe 30 pages read on some months. Other months I would get no pages read. But this month so far I have about 2,000 pages read, which I think is pretty good considering we're only 11 days into November. So for me, that is an indicator that the more books you have on that platform, the more visibility you are more likely to get, the more reads you may get. During the year 2025, I am definitely going to be writing under both of my pen names. I have 2 pen names, Elizabeth Griffin, and under that pen name, you will find my young adult fiction, my medical fiction, and my women's fiction. Under my E.F. Griffin, you will find suspense. You will find interracial romances. You will find anything that I want to write about, but I don't want my Elizabeth Griffin name attached to. I will also be writing different types or different lengths of stories. So I will have some short stories, I will have some novels, I will have some series. Some of my short stories could be a 5-page read, or a 20-page read, or a 50-page read. And what I realize is that if you look on Amazon's platform, you will see that some people prefer reading short fiction, little bits and pieces in between, maybe going to work or going to school or waiting for a doctor's appointment or standing in line at the grocery store. So I want to hit all those marks. I want to get the people that read short stories. I also want to get the people that read longer pieces of fiction. And the reason I want to do this is because as a writer, I'm trying to reach as many people as possible to have income coming in from different sources or different people's reading habits. In conclusion, I would just like to say that 2024 is not over yet, so we still have time to meet our goals. But don't get frustrated if you aren't able to meet all of them. Just transfer them over to the new year. And then let's start planning for 2025 and what we can do and how we can make our lives more productive, more enjoyable, and more stress free, because the elections have taken a lot out of me. But I'm looking at making 2025 as good a year as possible, and investing in my company and expanding my company, which is Gore Publication, and maybe even at some point being able to employ other family members to help the company grow. And for those of you who don't have an LLC for your publishing company, definitely look into that. Look into the types of insurance you need to protect yourself and your assets. And this is what I will be doing as well. So, as always, thank you for joining me on my platform. I truly enjoy what I do. I truly enjoy those of you who have been following me since the very beginning. I am very humble and I'm very thankful. And definitely pass on my platform to other writers. I plan on being here for a while. Sometimes I run out of things to talk about and I'm scrambling to figure out what else can I say about romance writing, because I've been on this platform for about 5 years and I've talked about writing for that time. But with writing, there is always something new coming about. And whatever I become aware of as far as information, I will definitely pass it on to you. So until next time, I'm wishing you love, peace, joy, and happiness as always. Bye-bye and take care.